Welcome everyone to Slaughterhouse-Five, Family Feud edition. Today, we're breaking down Kurt Vonnegut's mind-bending novel in the best way possible, a game show. Let's meet our teams. Team Tralfamadorians. We see all of time at once, so we already know we're going to win. Team Earthlings. We're hoping free will isn't an illusion. Alright, let's get to it. Barbara Pilgrim, Tralfamadorian Wanda, come on up. We've surveyed 100 Kurt Vonnegut fans. Top 5 answers are on the board. Name some things about the city of Dresden. Ooh, that was close. Looks like you got in first, Barbara. What you got? The bombing was almost as deadly as the bombing of Nagasaki. Alright, good answer. Most people don't talk about it, but the bombing of Dresden was devastating. Looks like Barbara would like to play. Let's bring it over to Team Earthlings. Hello, Mr. Vonnegut, how are you? Tell us a little about yourself. Well, Steve, I'm a writer, a satirist, and a firm believer that life is a chaotic mess. It's great to have you on, Kurt. Now, can you tell me something else about the city of Dresden? Well, since I wrote the book, I should know. Several thousand tons of bombs were dropped over the course of the bombing. Okay, alright now. Somebody told me there were 2,500 tons of bombs dropped that morning alone. Billy, you're up. Give me a fact about Dresden. It felt a lot like the moon after the bombing? That's your final answer? You sure about that? Ooh, better luck next time, son. Coming back to Barbara, facts about Dresden. Slaughterhouse-Five was an actual place. Now that's a good answer right there. The slaughterhouse in the book is based off the slaughterhouse that Kurt here was holed up in during the bombing. Speaking of you, Kurt, you're up. Any other facts about Dresden? The city was almost untouched before the bombing. Boy, y'all came to play today. The city wasn't of any military significance, so no one really paid attention to it during the war. Moving on to Billy. Any more Dresden facts you got? The Tralfamadorians knew it was going to happen before we did? Looks like your whole family just disowned you, Billy. Let's give Team Tralfamador a try. What you got, Wanda? Vonnegut was one of only 7 POWs to survive. Boom goes the dynamite. Everybody else in the city was either burnt to a crisp or suffocated. We're off to a great start. Billy Pilgrim and Tralfamadorian Dave, come on up. Alright, we surveyed 100 Slaughterhouse-Five fans. Top 5 answers are on the board. How was the novel Slaughterhouse-Five received when it was published? Tralfamadorian Dave. It was an instant bestseller. You got it. Everybody loved it right from the get-go. Team Tralfamador is going to play. Let's head on over there. Exploring a little in space and time. How goes it, Mr. Alien Man? Tell us, how do you experience time? Time is irrelevant to us. We are eternally present in all moments. Well, all right then. I think we're all going to need a nap after that one. Let's ask the question again, though. How was the novel received when it was published? It was published during the Vietnam War. Man, look at you. It was the perfect time to publish, what with the anti-war sentiment and everything at the time. Let's see if you can keep it going. More publishing reception facts, please. It's been banned and burned a lot of times. Once again, you've nailed it. People nowadays don't like it as much. What with all the obscene language, sex, lack of patriotism, and whatnot. What other publishing reception facts you got? It became a countercultural icon. That's how you do it, baby. Darkly funny, morally outraged, and opposed to authority. All the hipsters be vibing with these books. Let's keep this ball rolling. Can you get the last fact about how this book was received? A library gave away copies for free after it was banned. Color me impressed. After it was banned, there was a library in Missouri that gave copies away to anyone who wanted one. Let's have our next contestants come on up for the final question. Tralfamador is quizzical, and Kurt, you're up. We surveyed 100 authors. Top 5 answers are on the board. What are some things people probably don't know about Slaughterhouse-Five? It took me almost 20 years to write it. I guess you would know, wouldn't you? I heard you had lots of stops and starts and just fishing around in there for a story. We'd like to go ahead and play. Alright, coming on over to you. Once again, the question is, things you probably didn't know about the novel. I had a kid in a zoo and now I have no idea where he is. Let me tell you something. That ain't never been on this board. Barbara, same question. Something we probably didn't know about the book. So It Goes appears 106 times. You got it, you got it! The classic phrase meant to remind us that death is inevitable and part of the life cycle. Now over to Kurt. Anything else we didn't know about your book? The pooty wheat bird is a symbol. Heck yeah, it is. The bird is meant to symbolize the lack of anything meaningful to say about war. Billy, you're up. Tell me something I didn't know about Slaughterhouse-Five. I actually had no idea what I was doing throughout the entire novel. I'm pretty sure everyone already knew that, bud. Over to Team Tralfamador. What you got, Wanda? It wasn't meant to be nonlinear. That's right. Vonnegut over there tried a bunch of different things before finally settling on the nonlinear timeline. Dave, over to you. We Tralfamadorians appeared in a different novel first. Oh, that's on the board. I can feel it. In The Sirens of Titan, the Tralfamadorians disrupt the history of humankind in favor of bacteria, which they found to be the better option. And that's the game, everybody! Our winners are... the Tralfamadorians! We already knew that. Of course you did. And that's our show for tonight. War, trauma, time travel, aliens, and existential dread. Thanks for playing, everyone. Hit the subscribe button for more classic novel fun, and if you have a novel you'd like done in a specific format, feel free to suggest it in the comments. We'll catch you all on the flippity flip.